Just in, Newt Gingrich calls for murder investigation. Newt Gingrich says Seth Rich murder should be investigated. Watch, this is a tweet from Asa J. Watch Newt Gingrich calls for Seth Rich murder to be investigated on Fox News this morning.
We have this very strange story now of this young man who worked for the Democratic National Committee who apparently was assassinated at 4 in the morning, having given WikiLeaks something like 53,000 emails and 17,000 attachments. Nobody's investigating that. And what does that tell you about what was going on? Because it turns out it wasn't the Russians. It was this young guy who I suspect was disgusted by the corruption of the Democratic National Committee. He's been killed, and apparently nothing serious has been done to investigate his murder. So I'd like to see how Mueller is going to define what his assignment is, and if it's only narrowly Trump, the country will not learn what it needs to learn about foreign involvement in American politics.
All right, Speaker, stand by. We now want to...
Seth Rich was a man who wanted the truth and wanted everyone else to know the truth. It seems like every day there are new findings that prove that something shady was involved in his death. Hillary Clinton is a known liar, and it seems like the more and more investigating that goes into this case, the more it looks like she is involved. Hillary lost, but she is still powerful. We all know that Hillary would do anything to be on top. That is one reason it is so funny that she lost, and she could have easily called for Seth Rich to be killed, and the liberals in this country would have done it no problem. But now we have some help in this matter. Newt Gingrich is known for wanting the truth, and he will not back down until he gets it. It has been a while since we had a Republican that would stand up for the issues like this. Gingrich is one of the few Republicans that have stood up for President Donald Trump. We have this very strange story now of this young man who worked for the Democratic National Committee, who apparently was assassinated at 4 in the morning, having given WikiLeaks something like 53,000 emails and 17,000 attachments, Gingrich explained. Nobody's investigating that. And what does that tell you about what's going on? Because it turns out it wasn't the Russians. It was this young guy who I suspect was disgusted by the corruption of the Democratic National Committee. He's been killed, and apparently nothing serious has been done to investigate his murder. So I'd like to see how Robert Mueller III is going to define what his assignment is. What do you think of his comments? And do you think something will come of it? Well, I certainly hope so. We'll have to keep on top of this story. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.